The OnePlus 3 is OnePlus's flagship smartphone for 2016 and it offers the latest and the greatest specification set at a very decent price. And this is the OnePlus One that started the trend of offering some of the flagship grade hardware at a relatively lower price. So let's take a look at how these two phones stack up against one another and how OnePlus has come along in the last 2 years. So let's get started. The OnePlus One was the first smartphone to have a sandstone finish on its back, and it was quite unique back in 2014. The OnePlus 2 followed the same footsteps, albeit with a better build quality. The OnePlus 3, however, has completely ditched it, and it has an all-metal unibody design that makes it feel a lot more premium than its predecessors. The OnePlus 3 looks amazing and feels like a much more expensive device in the hand. That's not to say that the OnePlus One feels cheap, but when you hold both of the phones in the hand, the difference in the quality is quite evident. Although the OnePlus 3 with its all-metal build is kind of slippery, whereas the sandstone texture on the OnePlus One and the OnePlus 2 made them quite grippy in the hand. Another thing that's better on the OnePlus One is the absence of any sort of camera bump, which unfortunately is present on the OnePlus 3. One thing that's remained the same on both of these phones is the size and the resolution of their displays. Both of these phones have a 5.5-inch 1080p display, but the OnePlus 3's is an AMOLED display and it is much better than the OnePlus One. In spite of having the same resolution and pixel density, the OnePlus 3's display is better in every way. So that's something manufacturers should take a note of, and they should focus more on improving the display quality instead of just increasing the resolution of the screen. On the software side, the OnePlus One was the first smartphone to have the Cyanogen operating system, and we all know that things did not go well between them. The Oxygen OS, which was then launched by OnePlus, has also come a long way in the past 1 year. I was never really a fan of Oxygen OS on the OnePlus One, as there were a lot better ROMs out there. However, on the OnePlus 3, I'm really liking it so far. Both of these phones are running on Android 6.0 Marshmallow, and the software experience is more or less the same on both of these phones. The OnePlus 3 has a slight upper hand right now due to an array of custom ROMs available for it, but the OnePlus 3 should catch up very soon, because we already have custom ROMs popping up for this phone. Both the OnePlus 3 and the OnePlus One offer top-of-the-line specifications of their time, and while the OnePlus 3 obviously performs better than the OnePlus One, the OnePlus One isn't bad on its own. I recently made a video about how good the OnePlus One is in 2016, and it can still handle all of the apps and games without any sorts of issues. Do watch that video and I will make sure to link it in the video's description. The battery life is something that has remained the same since the past 2 years. Both the OnePlus 3 and the OnePlus One have 3000 mAh of batteries, and the OnePlus 3 normally gives me around 4.5 to 5 hours of screen on time. The OnePlus One on Oxygen OS used to give me around 4 to 4.5 hours of screen on time, and on some other custom ROMs it could give me around 5.5 to 6 hours of screen on time. So I would say that battery life is something that hasn't really changed, but the OnePlus 3 gets dash charging, which can charge it from 0 to 60% in less than 30 minutes. And the OnePlus One, as you know, does not have any kind of quick charging facility. So to wrap this up, the OnePlus 3 is obviously a much better smartphone than the OnePlus One, and it really shows how far OnePlus has come along in terms of hardware as well as software, while keeping a similar price tag for their devices. Considering that the OnePlus One has a price tag of just a little over $400, it is a no-brainer to upgrade to this phone if you are using a OnePlus One or even a OnePlus 2. You're getting the latest set of specifications, an amazing build quality, and things like a fingerprint sensor without breaking the bank. And looking at how good the OnePlus One performs even after 2 years of its launch, I have no doubt about the performance of OnePlus 3 2 years from now. I personally did not like the OnePlus 2 that much, but I do feel that the OnePlus 3 brings everything that people liked about the OnePlus One, and it will be more successful than the OnePlus 2. That concludes my video between the OnePlus 3 and the OnePlus One. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it, and do let me know in the comments whether you would like to upgrade to the OnePlus 3 or not. Do give this video a like rating if you liked it, and do subscribe for more OnePlus 3 content. Thanks for watching and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.